Put your questions in the chat, and I'll call on you. First one's from Luke Johnson.
Hey, Will, I was just curious before the game what it was like just kind of getting used to the conditions out here. I know you kind of struggled here last year, so I assume that was like just understanding the conditions you were going to kind of be dealing with this year.
Yeah, look, I mean, there's a reason this place is one of the hardest places to kick. The conditions were about as bad as we've been in, but at the end of the day, when my number is called, I'm expected to make. Obviously, I didn't get through scot-free this year either, but at the end of the day, it just felt good to get another shot. So, we're happy with the win.
Next one's from Andrew Doak.
Hey, Will, it seemed like potentially Sean was maybe chewing on the idea of running the clock down a little bit more just before that final kick. But I guess just what does it make you feel to have him have the faith in you, obviously, where it seems like anytime you guys get inside the 50, he kind of has that confidence you're going to be able to drill it.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. I don't think he'd keep a kicker here with, the past with his decisions on kickers. So I think, his trust in me is the reason I've been here for the time that I have now. And, obviously, that's what I look for, right? And, that just goes through the preparation throughout the week. So like I said, it just felt good to get another shot, and I'm glad he gave me the chance.
Next one's from Sean Fazend.
Hey, Will. A, how many walk-offs is that for you in your career so far? And B, what's kind of going through your mind when you get that chance to kick the game winner?
Let's see. I think I've only had a couple of walk-offs. I had the Texans and the Panthers last year, and then this one. A lot of times we've had to kick off after the kick or another play, but. What was the other question?
Just kind of what's going through your mind whenever it's that time to kick the game winner.
Yeah, gotcha. Look, obviously, the whole overtime I was hoping for redemption. So, I felt like the whole game that we shouldn't have been in that position because I should have made the first one. And, the biggest thing for me is my operation had the confidence in me to go out there and make that, and the team had the confidence in me to make that kick. And, like I said, the only I could was redemption and, splitting the uprights on that last kick. And, your best kick's your last one. So just felt good to see it go through.
Next one's from Larry Holder.
Will, you didn't get rattled by not almost having the K ball because that was certainly a bizarre sequence there. That's not normally something that happens.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a cluster there at the end. I'm not really sure how the play got down to 0 on that. But I don't know. So very glad we didn't have to kick a QB ball because those are a lot different.
All right, last question's from Luke Johnson.
Hey, Will, did you have to make any adjustments today just with the surface and the conditions? Like is there's something that you have to adjust to actually after getting on the field?
His clutch gene kicked in. The adjustment was Will Clutch came through in the end. All right, cool.
I don't get much media time. Let me have a little. Well, the hardest part about playing in a stadium like Soldier Field or up in Green Bay or Philly, which we have coming later, is you cannot make those conditions throughout the week in New Orleans, Louisiana. So, it was kind of crazy. It was the coldest week of the year, and it was windy in New Orleans this week, so that helped. But that's the point of pregame. We get our work in the pregame, and when the wind swirls like it does here, there's not much you can do except trust your ball flight. And so at the end of the day, I think, our unit, we discussed at the end of warm up and said, hey, we just got to trust ourselves that, our A ball is going to go through the uprights. And fortunately, for the most part, it did tonight. And, we'll go back to work and move on to the next week.
All right, we're all set. Thanks, Will.
Thanks, guys.
Korea call.